Ok, sì, eccoci qua. Allora, ricordate che avevo messo lo spray perché sono andato, ma dobbiamo rubare un'altra cosa da qui.
Let's slip out of those furs,
Va
shall we?
bene questo. Perfetto. Adesso parliamo con te.
Trixie?
I'll do it! I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out!
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Ok.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Ok, bene. Ora andiamo a parlare con Doc per questa puntata ci salutiamo.
Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Ecco.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Volevo parlare
Excuse
con
me,
veramente.
Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
Ok.
Hey, Trixie.
Dimmi
Are these
questo.
furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. How
Prendi
about the diamond in the photo album?
I'll get them to you.
e andiamo adesso.
Voila.
Questo viene
Say,
tutto
pretty
avanti,
snazzy
perfetto.
for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that
Ok.
up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me
Prendi.
that photo album and we'll be in
Figurati.
business.
How's it going in here?
Perfetto.
Great! I'm almost ready to go.
Ok, adesso abbiamo un'occhiata a una foto di appuntamento. Allora, eccola qui, perfetto.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one.
Ok,
Unfortunately,
non è
there's a
uno
lot to
più
choose
carino,
from.
esatto. Perfetto.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Adesso dobbiamo riuscire a prendere l'album delle foto.
Emmett?
Yeah?
Che non sapevo dove
What's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Ah, eccolo qui, perfetto. Quindi,
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
ecco, l'abbiamo preso. Ora torniamo alla fiera e diamo il libro.
This thing reads
E
Emmett's
poi non
mind
è un
maps.
libro, è un album. Sì.
Emmett,
Yeah?
you get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Ok. Perfetto. Eccoti qua. Adesso dovete intanto io, eccola qua, intanto seleziono l'album, quindi vai.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you
Perfetto.
asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
Ok. Ora riprendiamo appunto quando questo video sarà un po' più lungo del solito perché voglio arrivare a una determinata parte
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my
del
dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much
di
obliged,
livello
Miss Strickland.
appunto
Yes?
il capitolo. Eh, guarda,
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
ok. Ok, significa
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
ok.
Is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so. I always tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
Perfetto.
You haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc.
Ok.
Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Ok.
You know how that mental alignment meter of yours pegged you as a model citizen? Well, wait till you...
Stop! You're going to tell me about one of your schemes to make Edna break up with me, aren't you?
Yeah, see, Edna
I
thinks...
don't want to hear it. I know it's in the service of a good cause, but I still can't bear to know the details of my younger self's impending heartache.
Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Ok. Perfetto. Ok ragazzi, adesso che abbiamo parlato sia con Ella che con noi, che dobbiamo... Allora, innanzitutto... Facciamo così.
Hey, the light's green.
Ecco qua. Adesso andiamo a parlare con Doc. Dato che adesso abbiamo messo lo spray nella macchina. Quindi... Qua.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry
Ok,
to
sono
desert you
indietro.
again.
Yes, well,
Perfetto.
you've left me with plenty to think about.
Ok.
By the look of things,
7 hours. I'm this close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Aspetta. Perché? qualcosa non va. Ok, vediamo la chiamata con lui. Vai. Ok.
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me
Perché è
Edna.
giusto che faccia inviando, ma deve... Non sai, devo giocare. Forse devo mettere dall'altra parte possibile.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not
Sì.
enough to turn it to acid, though.
Esatto.
Hey, the light's green.
No, teoricamente l'ho messo qui. Quindi... Lo metto, ok. Adesso vediamo che
Hey,
è la
the light's
luce.
green.
Perfetto. Andiamo a parlare con Doc. Adesso
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, time for another test run. Miss Strickland?
Go.
esatto,
I shall
ritorno
await your
l'altra volta
return.
indietro. Vediamo se funziona. Esatto, funziona.
Yeah, any
ora,
luck this time?
perfetto,
Depends what you
funziona.
mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing it there, you can... Oh,
Interessante.
where did it go?
Ok, sì.
The lab.
Ah! You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Perfetto. Ora io mi prendo
Aged to
questo.
perfection.
Se me lo riprendo in realtà. E andiamo a casa di...
Damn it, I'm back.
Perfetto. Ma guarda un po'. Mhm.
Oh my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Certo, non stai
Oh, she
lavorando,
is. But
vero.
she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Ma...
Can I talk to Emmett? It's kind of important.
It'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You can talk to him later.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll
ci
muddle
penso io,
through.
non ci penso
Try to keep
male.
him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
Ci proviamo. Ok. Andiamo di questo.
That doesn't need to be sprayed by fabric-destroying enzymes.
Aspetta.
That doesn't need to be sprayed by fabric-destroying
attimo.
enzymes.
Andiamo di questo. Perfetto.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Ok.
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Hai capito. Allora dobbiamo parlare con anche questo mondo.
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got Edna to break things off?
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from.
The right timeline.
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them. She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah,
And
but...
it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
To be honest, she ends up kinda... sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. She took over your life. She kept you from doing what you were meant to do, till there was nothing left of you but this hollow shell.
Maybe, but she only did it because she cared.
I don't believe this!
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody
Non è
wins.
per
What do you think?
quello. E siamo semplicemente
No! I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
andata con andiamo a fare le cose.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck. Oh, for Pete's sake.
E godiamo di questo.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over
And
again.
it's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her,
Yes.
but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond
Ouch.
too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna, I...
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Adesso non penso che... Esatto, questo è quello che abbiamo messo bene.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can...
Questa è una mappa proprio...
That went off great, huh?
No,
Yeah, maybe too great.
se ne andiamo, ma... Sono preoccupato per Emmett io.
Emmett!
Infatti. Se il patrono ancora non... Se è notte, sera ancora non...
Emmett!
Go away!
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Si vuole buttare. Guarda.
Okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
No.
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
io farei questo.
To give your system a jolt, taking a thriller like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie.
No.
Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The
automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
You still care about inventing things.
You know,
Inventing is overrated.
penso che
99%
vada
hype,
bene
10% fraud.
Quindi
Name
dobbiamo
one
seguire una cosa
invention that
per
ever did anybody
finire.
any good.
How about... the telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Allora,
Help
quindi
me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
domani che
Hey!
tu
Care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You.
no
You did this to me.
ecco
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You
Eh,
show
non
up out of
volevo
nowhere, get me
fare
all
come
excited about
quindi
inventing
dobbiamo-
and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard! And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah! And look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you! Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like Like...
A bolt of lightning?
Exactly! Static electricity! Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8!
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Sì, guarda, io qua non si schermo, ma come posso esatto?
I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that.
I'm
not giving away my wheels.
I'm
good, but even I don't think I can skateboard on that. It's not going anywhere.
Sì. E non posso fare che ho perso quella cosa qui. Possiamo... Perfetto. Vai. Guarda,
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. It's not going anywhere.
Guarda, sicuramente dobbiamo fare, l'ho detto. Ok ragazzi, adesso dobbiamo tornare sul teatro e parlare di Dani. Vai. Esatto. Molare.
Emmett!
What?
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
Veramente devo chiedere una cosa.
Hang in there!
Very funny!
No. Allora. Perfetto.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Adesso dobbiamo tornare di nuovo su.
Oops!
Però prima possiamo entrare sulla statua del cane. Ok, aspetta un attimo, ecco qua, in modo che si rompe la corda, esatto, e possiamo tornare
That doesn't need to be sprayed by fabric-destroying enzymes.
per arrivare da
Oops!
MeTti. Quindi sentiamo la corda. Ok. Vai. No, però ecco tipo così. Perfetto, ce l'ho fatto.
Gotcha!
Dai,
Let's get out of here.
Your pants! They're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed! Ah!
Uh,
Ah! Stop doing that!
It's not going anywhere.
mi sa che dobbiamo fare lo spray qui.
What are you doing?
Un po'
Trust me! Hold on!
male però, anzi no,
What did you
però
say your
meno.
name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Ci sentiamo.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Okay, and no, vabbè.
Need a lift?
Ecco
Mr.
perché.
Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's
Ecco
mundane
quello
terrestrial
successo.
functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Ecco quello
In
volevo
fact,
fare
you
dopo.
remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Oh no. Mi continua. È evidente che quando abbiamo finito il capitolo, anche il capitolo 4. Più che altro è stato un capitolo abbastanza pesante. Vediamo che cosa succederà nel prossimo.
I realize that
Che è
it wasn't
l'ultimo.
Edna that made
Sarà
my life
l'ultimo.
miserable. It was science.
Che
She
Martin
used my
dopo che si
science to
parlano,
turn Hill Valley into a police state.
Doc viene
Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo.
dove
His
è
dream of being a
intitolato.
scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his
Ecco
life and steer
il
him down
giovane.
another path.
Doc.
Sì, così. Bene ragazzi, se il video vi è piaciuto commentate, condividete, lasciatevi like, iscrivetevi al canale, seguitemi su Instagram, Mazzolo Molla, commentate e anche su Facebook che mi chiamo Mazzolo Molla, quindi seguitemi anche lì. E noi ci vediamo come sempre al prossimo video e nel prossimo video appunto inizieremo il capitolo 5 che è l'ultimo capitolo del gioco. Quindi ciao ragazzi, alla prossima, ciao!